Yo, this interviewer can just like delete his whole channel right now. This guy's such a So if you don't know already, Supreme Patty is one of the most popular social media influencers out there. He has over 4 million subscribers, and he also has extremely severe acne, so he gets picked on all the time. It's one of my biggest pet peeves out there is because he always gets blasted for having his acne. And today I found a video where he literally does an interview all about his acne. So we're gonna watch this together. I haven't seen it yet. I'm really excited because I don't think he's ever really talked in detail about his acne. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this.
You have a lot of facial acne.
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Did he really just ask him if he can explain his acne? This is a terrible way to open an interview. Nice.
So I guess some kids, you know, everyone kind of has their own genetics and ways. I don't know, they just get acne. I've had it like since I was in high school. I've always had it, you know, when I was younger, before I started Instagram, I was always like, you know, didn't like to like, you know, never really liked it, never liked to go out. Like, I mean, I would, cause you know, gotta go to school and but once I kind of got into this Instagram when I first started, I was still kind of like scared to like have my face out there on the internet, you know, like everywhere so everyone can see. But, you know, having people around me, like, you know, Mills, my friend Matt, like just people to help me like boost my confidence and stuff. We you know, we finally got going, and then once we got to like a certain point, the millions, it's like I kind of just don't give a anymore. I just go out, you know, you gotta love yourself no matter what. And also, I know there's so many other people out in the world with acne. So when they see me, you know, going out and doing this crazy shit, going in public and like acting a fool, you know, with, you know, acne and everything, it kind of like boosts their confidence. So I get messages all the time like, yo, I appreciate you for being a positive influence. You know, I have acne and I'm not like afraid to go out anymore. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that.
Yo, I love Supreme Patty even more than I thought I did. I didn't even know he had like thought about it in this kind of a way, but it's so cool that he's like, you know what, just by being myself and being so crazy on camera, but doing it while I have acne, I can actually help a ton of people. So that's so cool, man. Already loving Patty. Let's see what else we got.
At this point, you have like 4 million followers just on Instagram.
Yeah.
At this point. Do you think you're probably the most popular person on social media that has this amount of acne on their face? Or have you seen maybe somebody else, another celebrity with?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I don't really know too many others that I kind of don't pay attention, but I don't know.
Do you feel like?
What kind of stupid question is? What? This interview is whack, dude.
But it has gotten a lot better. Shout out to Dr. Cancer Killer. When I first started, you know, like I have like these scars over here that are kind of like the deeper ones, but they were like really bad. So it's gotten a lot better for sure. I have pictures if you want to see them.
Well, let's break some of this stuff down. The scarring, is that from you picking at them? Is that from you, or is that just naturally scar?
It's I forgot, there's a certain name. It's like cystic acne. So they'll get like a certain, I don't know exactly, it's kind of confusing. There's so many different names and different things, but yeah, it kind of just scars.
Were you one of those people that when you did start to get this type of acne on your face, were you the ones like trying the stuff on the infomercials on TV and maybe?
Not really.
Oh, you didn't?
I kind of just would do like, I started doing like, cause I was lifeguarding back in the day for a while. So that's when my face was getting clear, cause I was like really healthy, eating really healthy and all that stuff. And I did at one point, I was something online. I don't know if you know how like medicines before they'll come out, they'll have people like test them and then you get paid. Oh, excuse me. I did something like that once, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I love that he's just like burping through this entire interview. It's so good. But yeah, he said that like when he was a lifeguard, his face was clearing up. So it's probably to do with his diet. Like he said, it was eating healthier. But also a lot of people see improvements in their acne when they're in or near salt water. So it's cool.
But now I just do what my dermatologist says, and I came a long way from it for sure. Plus I'm starting to get like back in the gym, starting to eat healthier, and that definitely helps.
You said this is genetic though. Does this run in your family? Do other family members have as heavy as facial acne?
Not anymore, but you know, younger. My sister had it and stuff, but not a whole lot.
What is the type of acne that you have experienced? Is it just called cystic, or is that just the scar part?
No, cystic is like just the acne, not the scarring part. There's like so many different names, I have no clue, honestly.
Did you try over-the-counter products before seeing a dermatologist?
I've tried a few things like Proactive, you know. back in the day. Little things like that, but other than that, not really.
Did any of that?
Is it just me, or can you guys feel that Patty is totally over this interview about his acne? He's like, I've already said so many things about it. Like, obviously, you're trying to make a video about my acne because it's something that people talk about a lot. So you just ask me more and more questions. I can feel like he's just like, I don't know, man. You're asking me for so much, but honestly, I just look at it like, screw it. I just live my life with my acne, and that's all it is. And this guy's just like trying to pick out sound bites. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know how you guys are feeling about this interview too.
Not really.
With the dermatologist, what have they done to help? And I've seen you also go on social media and you know, you showed some of the work being done to you.
Yeah, we always like make videos. So first, when I first went in there, my face was still a lot red. You know, it's not as red. It's kind of mainly just scars now. It's gotten a lot better, but at first he would like, he took care of the redness and the acne. You know, he would do needles and all that stuff. And then once we kind of got rid of most of the acne, he would do what's called microneedling, which helps for the scars. So microneedling, all that, we've done that a few times. And then there's another thing where he'll put a needle like in this and like go in and all a bunch of weird shit. And it's like raises up the skin. It's called collagen, I think. Like it repairs your collagen. And then there's like laser treatment where you like it burns your face and then it like comes back and a bunch of stuff.
Is any of this stuff?
So yeah, he's talking about Dermapen. That's something that I use personally for my acne scars too. I used 3 professional treatments of that. And then I went, from that point on, I saw like very small improvement and then it got better over time. But then I went and used at-home treatments. So then I used basically the same thing. It's a derma stamp. So basically you're doing it yourself. So it's a company called Banish. They have like a derma stamp. They have chemical peels like glycolic acid, which is in their pumpkin enzyme mask. And then they have vitamin C, which helps with the redness. So you use vitamin C as like a moisturizer. Like their whole lineup is super fire. And I've seen 30-40% improvements in my acne scars since I've been using them. Definitely highly recommend them. Brian 5 for $5 off first order 50 or more. But what he's talking in the second part of that is he said that they put a needle under his face and kind of like jab around. It's called subcision. And what that does is basically releases any pieces of scar tissue that are connecting the top of your skin to the under part of your skin, which basically makes those dents. So if you can cut those scars up, it'll let your skin kind of come off your face a bit and like puff out a bit more. So that way the holes and the scars and indentations are a little bit less noticeable. So he like acts like he doesn't know a lot, but I feel like he knows a lot. It's pretty cool.
Is any of this stuff painful?
Yeah, it's pretty painful. I mean, usually I don't do as much numbing because it takes forever. But like you can get all numbed up and stuff, so it's not too bad.
What does the doctor say? Is there going to be a day where all of this will clear up and you won't have one acne bump on your face?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't even care really.
You don't?
Nah, not really.
Are you too old to be having this stuff at this point?
Nah, I mean, I know adults get it all the time too. My mom gets acne sometimes.
Yo, this interviewer can just like delete his whole channel right now. This guy's such a seriously. But I don't know. I feel like Patty's taking it like a champion. I don't know how much more I can get through this. Let's try a little bit more.
Like small little spots. But it's definitely came a long way. Like I'll show you the pictures. Like these scars were like hella deep, like crazy deep. Now they're like way better. So over time, every time we go, you know, it's been getting better and better. He said another like it takes time. So as time goes on, it gets better.
With the type of acne you have, do a lot of people have the amount that you've experienced, or the redness and the craters and this stuff? You know, like the cyst. Like, are you like an exception to the rule? Like, is this like once in a blue moon of this type of stuff happening to somebody, or are there a lot of other people like you?
No, definitely a lot of people that have it. When I asked my doctor like what kind of level I'm, he said I was kind of like in the middle. You know, there's people that have it way worse too.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay, that's all I can take from this interviewer. He's ridiculous right now, dude. Like, what kind of questions are these? Are such rude questions, man. He's like, does anybody else have acne like yours with like craters and stuff? It's like, dude, you just heard me answer this 4 times before this. Anyways, yeah, so that was a good interview because Patty's awesome, and Patty had a really good positive spin on every single answer. I thought that was not only like informative, because I know a lot of people, seriously, the reason that I follow Supreme Patty is because his comment section, no matter what he's doing, even if he's like jumping off a roof and doing a couple backflips in a pool, something funny or something like that, people will be like, oh, look at his face, man. Oh, look at this pizza face guy. And they're always making fun of him. So I'm always like, man, that sucks. I hate that people do that to him. It really bugs me. I talked about it in a video a long time ago. So I've never actually seen him like talk talk for like a long time about his acne. Sometimes he'll mention it here and there, but so I had to jump on this video, and I think his answers were so good, man. Like, he doesn't really know that much about it. He's not passionate about acne, but it's a part of his life. But he's also kind of like encouraging other people that, you know, it's a part of his life, obviously, because it's on his face, he has to deal with it, but it's not his life. You know what I mean? It's the same thing like if someone had like a mole on their face or something like that. People were always like, oh yeah, like I'm looking at your mole, and the person would be like, I know I have it, but it's also not my whole life. Obviously, I really like to sing, or I like to play piano, or I like to do whatever. And through him doing himself and not making a big deal about it, other people who are watching him are like, you know what, man? I have similar acne to him, or even less severe acne than him, and I feel really insecure about it. But Patty's my man. You know, I'm really motivated by him. I think he's funny, and he doesn't care. So I'm going to not care, you know, and then I can encourage other people to do things that they maybe weren't going to do in the first place. So my applause go to Supreme Patty. I think that's so cool. A dream of mine would be to like have him on the channel and actually interview him. Who knows? Maybe that'll happen one day. I don't know. But yeah, I think that was a great video. I really appreciate Supreme for doing this, man. That was such a cool interview. If you guys have anything you want to add, I'd love to hear what you thought about this interview. What did you think about the interviewer, man? He was bugging me in this video. If you enjoyed the video, though, give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know your thought in the comments below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And remember, you are not alone. You are beautiful. And you're part of Team Acne. I'll see you guys in the next video.